Hollywood celebrities are reportedly bemused by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex scramble to land big-name guests for their Spotify podcasts. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle randomly contacted Tom Holland and Zendaya out of the blue, it has been claimed. Meghan and Harry wanted to set up a secret meeting with Hollywood's hottest couple at the moment, but the approach baffled the Spider-Man stars. Royal expert Richard Eden claims that Tom and Zendaya were both bemused by the approach. It was understood that Harry and Meghan made the approach because they are scrambling to land guests for their Spotify podcasts. The couple is coming under increasing pressure to put out content after nothing was released last year. Daily Mail's diary editor Mr. Eden said, "Harry and Meghan have been courting Tom Holland and Zendaya. They have a lot in common. Like Harry, Tom is an English lad who grew up in London, he has his American actress girlfriend now. It seems Harry and Meghan want Tom and Zendaya's stardust to rub off on them." The diary editor continued, "It is not clear why they wanted to meet them, and the meeting did happen, but it could well be because they wanted them on their podcast. What a coup that would be for their first proper podcast, to have the hottest Hollywood couple in the world at the moment. It remains to be seen if they have been successful." Journalist Charlotte Griffiths responded, "They pulled out a lot of the big guns for their first podcast. They had Elton John, so they called in a few contacts for their first one. And then it just disappeared into the ether, so probably a wise move to court Tom Holland." Mr. Eden added, "From what I was told, Tom and Zendaya were quite bemused by this approach because they had never really met them. Tom had once been at a polo match where Harry had played, but they didn't talk to each other. They don't know each other." Ms. Griffiths reacted, "Classic Meghan. She randomly contacts people. She has done this before, I suppose, thinking I'm Meghan Markle. I've every right to contact a total stranger and ask them for a favor." One of Harry's old friends told Mr. Eden, "Tom and Zendaya were rather bemused, from what I hear. Tom had never met Harry or spoken to him in his life, so didn't know what they wanted." More than a year after signing a huge £18 million podcast deal, the only content to emerge from their Spotify agreement is a 33-minute festive special that aired in December 2020. Last week, it was reported audio giant Spotify were growing fed up with the couple and had been taking the production of the Sussexes project into its own hands. PR expert Anthony Burr, of London-based Burr Media, told Newsweek, "It's vitally important for Harry and Meghan to deliver here, not just due to the eye-watering contracts that they managed to negotiate, but also as a signal to other potential companies that they can be relied upon to execute on their promises, offer value for money and bring return on investment. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle need to focus on the companies currently paying them for content," stated a royal expert. Royal expert and commentator Neil Sean issued a stern warning, firmly saying, "Harry and Meghan have had a rather fractured start in their entertainment world. It seems they're having to go back to entertainment. They obviously wanted to make things that were a little bit more worthy. There is still a place for that, particularly if you are celebrities, not royals. You have to decide exactly what you want to do." The commentator added, "Harry and Meghan and their productions teams are looking at all major outlets to see where they could get their product out.